The session has been planned for 2 people, myself and Joel. I chose to include myself as a participant as I only live with one other person, but I thought the session would be more engaging and beneficial with 2 participants rather than 1. The learning focus as communication was chosen as both Joel and I are in our final year of teaching degrees. I did some research and found that communication is a critical skill for a leader to have. Teachers are often seen as leaders in the classroom, so we both agreed that communication would be a relevant learning focus for the session. The session aim is for us to work through the session cooperatively and to build on our teamwork skills, specifically when it comes to communicating. This will be achieved through the 2 activities planned as they require clear communication and active listening. The debrief section will ensure all participants understand how the skills worked on in the session are transferable to teaching in other areas. The session plan was created using the adventure wave method of briefing, doing, debriefing. The session has a time limit of 15 minutes, which includes a 2-minute brief, 8 minutes for 2 activities, and 5 minutes for 2 debrief activities. The first activity chosen was blind picture draw. It was chosen as it is a good opportunity to practice clear instruction and is a good one to demonstrate how easy what you say can be misinterpreted. The game was slightly altered as I was participating, so instead of receiving a picture that you have to explain how to draw, Joel and I both drew our own pictures at the start of the activity. This activity is great for pairs. If playing with a larger group, it is best to break the group up into pairs or 3 so all members get a turn at explaining how to draw. The second activity involved group problem solving. River crossing is a game where the group need to work together to find out a way to get the chicken, fox and corn across the river, keeping some rules in mind. For the group to be successful, they need to communicate clearly with each other and listen to and build off other members' ideas. Ideally, the group size for this activity is 2 to 5 people. Also for this activity, I didn't know the answer, so I was able to participate fully. The first debrief activity was to ask the group to do a thumbs up, down or sideways on how they think the group worked together throughout the activities, as well as if they thought the activities chosen helped to increase their communication skills. This is a quick and easy way to gauge the whole group's opinion. The second debrief activity was adapted from experiential tools processing dice. For the activity, we took turns rolling the dice and asking the related question to the other participant, depending on what number was rolled. This was a good option and it got us discussing how the session went easily and ensured that participants were able to apply what was learnt in the session to other areas of their life. I conducted a risk management before the session and found that all the activities were low risk, so I continued with the session as planned.
So today for our session we're going to be doing 2 activities that have a focus on team building skills, particularly when it comes to communication. This is chosen as we'll both be teachers next year, and teachers are often seen as leaders in the classroom, and communication skills is a critical component to being a good leader. So during the activity today, we have to make sure that we're 1.5 metres away from each other at all times to maintain what the session is discussing. So basically we're going to sit back to back. We both have to draw a simple picture that we think we would be able to describe to our partner how to draw using just words, and we can't see each other's drawings at any time.
Centimetre circle in the middle of the page.
Yeah.
And from the bottom of the circle.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Has it?
Oh, I forgot to tell you to draw the hair.
The idea is for us to get the corn, the chicken and the fox from this side of the river over to the other side of the river. There's a couple of rules. So the rowboat can only carry 1 person and 1 item at a time. The fox and the chicken can't be left alone because the fox will eat the chicken, and the chicken and the corn can't be left alone because the chicken will eat the corn. So basically we just have to get them all to the other side river.
Only the corn and the fox can be left alone.
Yeah.
They're the only two that can be left alone.
Yeah.
So that means the chicken has to go first.
So first, do a thumbs up, sideways or down for how you think us as a group work together.
Okay.
And then do you think that the activities chosen helped you understand how important effective communication is when you're faced with like a group problem or
Yeah.
cool. And then we have another game. So it's called Debrief Dice. So basically we have a dice app and I'll roll the dice and whatever number comes up I ask you that question. What have you learned today and how would you transfer it into other areas of your life?
That it's important to listen to other people closely when they are describing things to you. And I could transfer it to other areas of my life when I'm interacting with my students, describing things or problems or questions to me. 5. What is something another group member did well?
I think that you were really clear when you were explaining how to draw the picture.
After the session, I used Greenway's The Art of Reviewing from 2002 to reflect on how I performed as a facilitator. I think that even amongst COVID-19, I was able to create a fun and worthwhile experience for both Joel and myself. I had good time management skills throughout the session and planned it well. Joel and I both worked well together through the session. I used Joel as the main participant and the activities that were planned were a good level of difficulty for him. Leading up to the session, I felt an increase in pressure. I think because it was going to be facilitated for someone I know well and that made me nervous. Next time I plan to practice explaining activities before the session so I can work out a clear way of explaining them. When it comes to my leadership, I think my pluses are that I planned a good session and had good time management. Next time I can be clearer, speak louder, and frame activities more creatively. I found it interesting to plan a session for only 2 people and with the social distancing rule. Here are my references. Thanks for watching.